miniature golf course in beautiful Avalon. And I'm going to be challenging the camera operator to a game. We'll see who wins. I think I'm going to go for purple to match my dress. And camera operator goes for red. All right, let's get this game started. That's it. That's the 18th hole, and guess what? I won. Sorry, cameraman. Maybe next time. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. I'll buy lunch.
We're sitting in one of the most incredible rooms in the icon of Catalina. Tell us where we're sitting and what we're in.
This is called the Avalon Theater, and it is housed on the ground floor of the casino building, which is our most iconic building here in Avalon. It sits on the edge of the bay.
I think so many people, when they think of Catalina, think of this building.
Well, they do. It's our most visible symbol. It also was the heyday of all the big bands. This is the first movie theater that was specifically designed for sound movies. We have another.
This was designed for sound movies?
It was. Mr. Wrigley wanted, the building opened in 1929, and that was kind of the edge of sound movies, and everybody else was converting, but Mr. Wrigley wanted that technology available for his visitors, so he specifically designed it for sound.
What a huge room this is. I mean, good heavens, it's enormous. Wow. The acoustics are absolutely extraordinary. Was this sort of part of the plan when they built this?
Well, it was part of the plan, although different directors in Hollywood were so surprised that it would be Mr. Wrigley, who had no theatrical background, would come up with the best sound system available for them. And so you can see it by tour, or they can come and see the movie at night. And during the summer, that Page organ down at the theater, at the stage, that's played each evening. And sometimes they actually had, just as far as our proximity to Hollywood, they actually would have the star of the movie up on stage prior to showing it. It was quite an event.
Major Hollywood stars?
Oh, major Hollywood stars. They would come here to film movies, and then they would fall in love with the island. And they were very much a presence during the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. John Wayne's boat was always in the harbor, and my dad used to deliver groceries out to Earl Flynn. Humphrey Bogart.
Errol Flynn?
Errol Flynn, Humphrey Bogart, John Ford. They all had their own yachts, and they were out there.
I'm sure that people who are watching will want to know, with this incredible artwork, was it one artist or several?
Well, several artists actually applied it to the murals, and the inside and outside. But the designer was John Gabriel Beckman, who previously had designed Grauman's Chinese Theater. The 5 artists that actually applied were the actual painters of the murals. They never did sign the murals, and it was later on in life that we got John Gabriel Beckman to come back and sign. But what the 5 artists did is they depicted themselves in these monks here.
I guess that's quite a heavy curtain, too.
It's quite heavy. We very rarely put it down. It's hard to move up and down for our different people, so this is a real treat to be able to see it.
It's all done mechanically. I mean, you don't have people coming in there and pushing and pulling.
They actually, there's pulleys. That's how they raise it and drop it, yeah. Well, the ballroom was the most popular place for years and years, and it continues to be. We have a lot of community events, but it gained its fame during the big band years. All the big bands played here, and this dance floor would fill up with 5,000 to 6,000 people on it.
We're sitting in the very Mediterranean Avalon Grille. It is brand new. And for my lunch, I have calamari and shrimp. It looks absolutely delicious. And butter lettuce. And my co-host here, Jessica.
Well, I'm also having the butter lettuce salad that has almonds and cranberries and pears. A little bit of cheese sprinkled on top. It looks so fresh and beautiful. And then I'm also having a an Aki burger. It's slightly spicy. I'm just gonna cut this open right here and let's take a look at this tuna. Should be beautiful.
I think our viewers should know that this lady here is a foodie.
I just love a good piece of tuna, definitely. So look at that. Look at the layers of the coleslaw and the tuna. It's gonna be so good. I'm gonna give it a go.
And so we come to the end of our visit to Catalina. And before we do that, let me ask you, Jessica, what are some of the things that you've enjoyed doing here?
Oh, there's so much to do in such a beautiful environment. We went shopping. We had some really wonderful meals at some great restaurants. We were able to check out things like the submersible boat so we can see what goes on in the sea life underneath.
As I said before, the place that we're in right now is such an iconic part of Catalina, the ballroom and especially the movie theater. So until we meet again, this is John Clayton saying please enjoy Catalina, and goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me, Jessica MacKay. See you next time.